Yeah, what's poppin', guys? Sizzle here as a nice little video to show off the new border or background that I have for all of my videos. I figured why not give 5v5 another go in the big old 2025. I haven't played Overwatch for a bit. I mean, I've been playing a little bit. You can see here in my all modes. I got 12 games won. I got like 3 hours this season, but when you compare it back to when I was like grinding this game, right, 3 hours is it's not that much compared to 26 of Ryan alone, with even more hours spread out on different characters and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, I kind of stopped playing this game mainly because of 5v5 being so awful. And 6v6 exists now, so whenever I'm playing with friends, I kind of just force everyone to play 6v6, whether they like it or not. But you know, 5v5 still exists and is still allegedly the main mode in this game. So I'm quite curious to see what it's like, honestly. After hero bans, after perks, after everything like that, that's quite a bit of changes. I want to see if I can play some 5v5, play some Winston and Ryan. Those are kind of my two go-tos even now. They're just so fun. Right, there's a raw simplicity that they have that's just so fun to work around, I guess, for lack of better words, where basically I have to be a better player because my kit is so simple. Whereas Hazard and Doomfist and Ball have like 500 options for every scenario, making it almost impossible to predict. When you're on Winston, you kind of just have one option. Either you leap in or you leap out. And that single option, even as simple as it is, just has so much going on that it really is still quite a complex decision at the end of the day. But yeah, pretty interested to see how this will be. I haven't really. I think I played a game or two 5v5 this season already on Winston like a few weeks ago, just because I was a little curious. But I just figured I actually properly record one, see what's up, see if it's still really awful. So it still feels awful to tank in. I mean, it's definitely different. If nothing else, it's definitely a very alternative game to what you experience in 6v6. So in 6v6, you have less health, you have another tank teammate, you're up against two other tanks instead of just one tank. Like, there's a lot, and that's just like the simple big changes, but there's a lot that I don't know how to describe between 6v6 and 5v5 that is definitely notable when I'm just like kind of playing the game like I am right now. Also, not sure if my mic is picking up my ceiling fan. I do got it going. I do actually have a ceiling fan now. I didn't a few months ago. That's pretty cool to have. But my internet's also way worse as a downside, so I don't think between the two of them, I'd rather have a better internet back, to be honest. Because I just had like an electric fan plugged into the wall before, and that worked great. Yeah. Oh, they actually... Man, I'm just like schizophrenic. I thought they'd be there. But yeah, I do know they released the ban numbers like a week or two ago, and Zarya's the most banned character, which has me curious. Because in 6v6, she feels so like whatever. I mean, obviously good in 6v6, but she doesn't feel like overbearing. But in 5v5, she can bubble herself with both bubbles, which is notable, right? It really does change the way the character's played and can be played, and it changes kind of the threat she poses. I mean, I can't imagine in 6v6s are you going this far up to the spawn alone and living, but that's the reality we live in. I don't feel like she still should have died there. 5v5 be damned. Yeah, I mean, that's the nice part of the characters I play. Generally, every kind of weakness Ryan has gets covered by Winston, and vice versa, where Winston struggles at doing quick burst damage and just kind of like a big frontline presence. Ryan is very bad with mobility, group damage and distance, and those are all things that Winston's pretty good at covering, so you can kind of just go between the lines and do everything. It also feels so weird that like that bubble on Zarya, like 6v6 she dies there. By having less health, by having more people to shoot her, things like that, it all works out. How is my whole team dead? It's such a weird feeling. Like, I feel like I'm putting out pressure. I have like 2 or 3 sets of eyes on me. I'm doing solid damage to all the things, and that there should be more damage coming out from my team to do things. I know I am diamond now because I just don't play ranked, and like it between the 18 different resets I got D rank somewhere. We have nano. I feel like that's a fine nano. Whatever. I guess not. You were also running a Lari for some reason. It's one of life's many mysteries. Yeah, now we're getting spawn camp, but I low-key need to touch for my team, although Zarya will kill them if I do that. So now I'm just in this awkward scenario where I'm failing to ditch my team. I can't believe I couldn't fit through there. Didn't know Winston was that fucking fat. But yeah, this was a misplay on my part. Gonna primal despite it, just to do something. Why was I not hitting Reaper there? I think that got him, yeah. Why am I on 5 health? Eesh. I also just remembered I'm in 5v5. I can't go this far away from my team, or else, you know, they just won't have a tank this whole time. It's another very weird kind of adaptation I have to make. Shielded the Bob, I guess. I don't know why there's a Bob there. I'm assuming it was a miss, but I don't know who they missed that on. Like, Reaper's like the only one back here, and he was so far away from that Bob, it's not even funny. I can't believe he gets out. That's so saddening, and I'm gonna die here for it. That's crazy, man. I don't think I'm playing that for... I mean, I guess I just talked about how bad of a decision I was making, but... didn't feel super awful with that. I do have a Rhine Mythic now. After not buying the Battle Pass for like 10 seasons, I've got enough free points to be able to afford it. That did work out just as I wanted to, which is pretty cool. But there's not much I can do, man. If my team's just losing, you know, 1v2 to Zarya and like Moira, we're just gonna lose. I'm putting out the same pressure, if not more, than their Zarya is, I feel personally. Like, I don't think I'm doing that. But I don't think I'm being overly aggressive or some weird shit. And me just standing there shielding in front of Zarya is gonna have the same result, where Reaper just walks past the shield and kills them. He hasn't died yet. Okay, it's just kind of sad, honestly. Makes me remember why I don't like 5v5. I feel like I both have a lot of impact and no impact, where it feels like one player can do everything. But at the same time, when I am that one player, I can't do enough. I'm just gonna feed the Zarya for fun to see what happens. Why? What? And I have fucking Lucia Lively here. So awful. Yeah, that's great. You do that? Like, what is going on, man? Do I have to play Zarya? I don't even play that character. Because that's what we did the first 2 points somehow. Who's this? Ooh. You and Reaper? Because no one else can even feed Zarya that much. Like, I don't know, man. Huh. What, are they gonna say Winston? The Winston Overwatch is feeding Zarya her beam shards? Because that's just some copium. Even if I am directly shooting her 24/7 and she's bubbling at all times, I will not give her as much charge as anyone else even considers doing. Like, you could think about shooting Zarya bubble and you'll give her more charge on Junkrat. Just the thought alone, like, generates charge. Why? Like, I'm Crick here. The Zarya walked in my team lives. I walked 1 centimeter in front of the bridge, and I'm dead in like 3 shots. No shield, no nothing. Like, what are we doing? Why? We don't need Bastion here. If you can't do it on Reaper, Bastion's not going to do anything. Like, how are they not dead for what I witnessed? I guess the difference is supports, where I'm stuck with a Lucio Weaver for whatever reason. I mean, I can't believe that pinned into the car, and that Kree actually dodged that. I feel like in days past, the Krees I would face would not even consider that I would fire strike there. I guess people do just get better over time. Good pick there. I'm still crit, so I can't directly engage, but I can do stuff like this to attempt to force the floating character away, but I'm stuck now on the character that can't deal with floating characters. And Life Weaver's just running away. Is it a support cap? I don't know. I feel like I am dead where their tank would not be. Dude, just kill something. What? Oh, DPS. I actually don't know. I feel like there actually might be a support gap that's going on. Of all things. You're throwing his Lucia's on. I don't know. Oh well, that's a mistake. As soon as I like went to consider pinning, I realized like, yeah, I'm just, oh wait, Creed didn't even go. He's gonna Reaper ult directly into my team, and I'm powerless to stop him. For easy work. Lucio, please, Lucio. I hate these people, man. He blinds? At least I got Reaper to die once all game for the first time. That's just, I don't know, man. I come back to 5v5, I see this, I'm not exactly excited to go play it again. I'll give it one more run because I feel like this is a our Zen slash Bastion versus our far more troll. I really don't know. Playing Lucio like this is kind of trolling. Plus having that fucking Life Weaver on my team when they are not blessed with his presence. How is Bastion their first troll? It's the same way that Junkrat is. That Nade can feed an entire bubble on its own. Whatever. I mean, I'm making crazy space now. If Zarya's just 1v5 in their front line, maybe that character's busted and I gotta give her a try. Because I have Juno Reaper just chasing me around the map. And like, you know, fall back. Dog, this is not an option I have. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're losing. Effectively, a 3v4 over there is being lost. I've had Reaper chase me the entire round, Juno with him, they popped an ult on me, and there's a... Try and play with the team, please? That I don't think it matters what I do here. Get out of their backline. I tried being a frontline character for a little bit. Didn't do shit. I don't even know, man. I'm at a complete loss here. That just felt so awful. Like, I felt like, and maybe I just mirrored the Zarya there, maybe she's just that strong, but I felt like I was missing something. Team diff besides me and Precious. Okay, well, let's see what's going on now. Yeah. I don't know, let me know in the comments, am I just the shit tank these days? I feel like I didn't fuck it up too bad. But let's go again. Let's go fucking, let's do some more. Yeah, you can see that's what we're dealing with in terms of stuff I've played and whatnot. I did do, I think, a bit of Junkrat? I can't remember what character I was playing. Did we just get Circuit, though, as a second map? That's kind of brutal. Like, I just don't like this map so much. It's gonna seep through. We do have a solid team around us this time, so maybe I just sit down and, like, play the boring character that is Sigma. I'm down for a Hazard, man. That's so best. Who else do I want gone? I guess no Zen. I can fully agree with Hazard. Ball is fair. Ball is a fair one. Freya, I can see. She's pretty annoying. I'm also thinking maybe Pharaoh, just the off chance they have one, but we have a Creed, man, so like... I don't know. I guess I'll just go Diva. I don't like that character in any context. Zen. Okay, I'm happy with Zen. I'll take Hazard Zen. They got rid of Freya Widow. Wait, no Widow on this map's actually interesting. Because that does change things. Like, just the threat of Widow and or Hanzo can be so brutal on this map. I'm gonna try, like, going balls deep with Winston. Because without the Widow there... despite this map still just being one central lane, I don't know. I guess Ashe and Hanzo both exist, and we have both of them. But without the Widow, that long range threat is lacking, so you don't really need Sigma per se. But I guess there are the two alternate characters that my team instantly and correctly identified, so that does technically change things. But yeah, I'll go cut to when the game actually starts for you. All right, here we go. Time to get things going. Let's see what we got going on. See if that 5v5 tank is just enjoyable at all. And we're out the gate, we're up against the Hog, which is like mildly annoying. And there's an Echo. I was thinking about banning Pharah. I figured they might have Pharah Echo and that Echo would be more bearable because she's easier to hit when she's in the air. But that might have been a bad call on my part. Another Kree. I mean, he's always been popular, but I do feel like post-Hero Man he's even more popular because he just is. I don't know, maybe the balancing the game's just in his favor right now. But it does feel like he just has extra health for like no reason. Because I don't see Ashe ever. And he's kind of debatably stronger than her right now without a Mercy Pocket. And I ban Mercy in all my games. Also, I kind of instantly get Dia, dude. Yeah, that's 5v5 for you. Hog's not enough of a counter, guys. We need to go Dia. It's also another scenario where I just rolled the better DPS and it doesn't matter what this guy does, he's going to lose. But they're also, with all the characters, we have Hanzo Ashe and they're going bashing Diva. Right? It's like, oh, we're losing to their DPS, better counter the tank. I mean, that's just 5v5 in a nutshell, and I'm glad I did a game too, just to show off that people are still doing that shit. This is their spawn lords, or not? I know their spawn change. I understand. Oh, she's got healed. Okay, well. I should be able to get out of this. Just because she went the other way. Dang, I kind of wanted to stay to kill the Tracer, but that would have been very troll. And it still was troll because Diva's on there. I might still just have to swap because they want me off this character, and in 5v5 you don't have the choice. It's crazy that, like, in 6v6, all 6 of the enemies can counterpick your character, and it won't be an issue just because of the nature of having so many teammates that it, like, works itself out. But this is why I don't like 5v5 and why I really did not want to ever play this game again for a while. It's because if they don't want you to play in 5v5, they can pretty realistically, like, just beat you to a pulp, and you can't do anything about it. Even having the better DPS, because clearly my Hanzo is way better than whatever the fuck they got going on, like, I'm still at a loss. No, the Ana? That's crazy. That's actually so brutal. I feel like they went on it just to counter, not me, but just that one primal kill. I didn't even notice Timo was right there. I was like, where'd you go? Because I will say, while I'm recording, I got a very, very weird thing where I think like my display lags or something, where my FPS in the game are high and I'm not like running out of GPU space or whatever, but the game feels like the FPS are lower. Like if I turn on the FPS counter, I will have the full 120 frames that I cap myself at. Damn. But it's like I'm winning here, but just by the nature of them having the counter pick, it just feels so awful. That's my bad, honestly. That was kind of troll. I'm not expecting to die to Diva there. Let's just go Hog. I know he technically gets countered by Diva, but he also, I'd say, counters Diva pretty directly, but he's really fun. That was one of my like go-tos when I'm trying to chill. Because like whenever Diva is just standing in front of me DMing, I can just hook her. And if my team just shoots her, which this team is, then she's dead. I don't have to think no more. Okay, well that was just a whiff and a half. Actually, don't know. I forgot they had an Ana. It's like in 6v6, even when they have Ana, which she actually gets banned a lot in 6v6, but even when they have one, it's like a non-issue. I mean, that's just sad. Yeah, I am just not playing great. It's part of it's because I just haven't played this game forever, and part of it is really just, I don't know, that lag definitely impacts things. Like, I'm gonna hook in 3, 2, 1, and like, I don't know if that shows on video, but compared to normal for me, that's like it's just a bit slower. and that small difference matters a bunch. Makes everything feel just the slightest bit off. I'm just gonna go hunt the soldier, I think. They're all on height, so I'm gonna get slapped. But because I'm doing this, actually, we have no tank, which makes it kind of troll. How does that not? Man, I'm like 0 for 10 with hooks here. If I hook them, we're golden. But they're all up there now, and then they left the point, which is great. Means I can stand here and shoot into D.Va's DM for 8 seconds. Yeah, I should have banned her. That's my bad. I didn't push for a D.Va ban hard enough, and we banned Hazard, which was a fair ban as well, I think. But it's, you know, between the two, D.Va's so much more obnoxious. It's not even funny. Because he just get required to play one of the things she doesn't hard counter by nature of having her 400 trillion second game. Okay, I'll group up, I guess. I did get her, but then they counter ulted. And yeah, we're playing slow because I'm forcing us to play slow on Hug, so let me just go like line real quick and we'll push through probably. How shitty as this map is. Like that's the really shitty part in 5v5 is your just character decisions can impact so much. Like me being a hog there is the reason you weren't able to push around the corner. Not me playing hog incorrectly, not me like being bad or playing too aggressive or going on too many flanks. Me being roadhog necessitates that I play slower, my team plays slower. Which as the tank forces you to play a certain type of way, which sucks. Like I don't wanna be forced and coerced into playing characters I don't want to play at that moment. Yeah, I play these games for fun, and it's just not fun to have to play Sigma on the Sigma map, or play this character because the enemy tank doesn't want to play against me, so they can just effectively, without hero bans, disable my choice in character by picking the counter pick. And just win it. Let's save my meh. Sojourn has to get hit. Hello, Sojourn. And Ana. And D.Va. You know, I don't mind playing Ryan. Like I willingly won him the last time, just out of like the nature of him kind of filling a niche that Winston didn't. But I felt like literally I just picked Ryan, we won this, right? I didn't play well. I didn't, outside that one pin on Soldier, I didn't have any standout plays. I didn't even do anything well. I think this was just strictly bad Ryan gameplay. But by nature of being the right character, we won. Just instantly. Like, no questions asked. We could probably spawn hold them if I go Sigma here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted just to, like, make the suffering end. Because I mean that's a circuit problem more than anything, but it really, I guess it helps better showcase the issues of 5v5 when you're just kind of like stuck. You can't do anything else. And this is purely an issue for tanks. DPS can play however and whatever they want to play. Supports can play however and whatever they want to play. But if your tank in 5v5 is not like correctly either mirroring their tank or playing some nice and fun counter watch, like, even in modern day, I feel like you just don't stand a chance. Right? It's not like their tank was playing anything particularly obnoxious for this map. They just played D.Va. But D.Va just forces you off Winston and Hug. And I have to go Ryan. Whereas D.Va in 6v6, as annoying as she is, I can just play on the part of the map she is not. Or because she has less health, we can burst her down quicker. Or, like, force her out of positions faster. It's a very, very annoying kind of thing to have to deal with. Yeah. I've also found less people talking. I don't know if this is just how it is, since all the people that like to talk went to Rivals or whatever, but since I came back about a week or two ago to record the other half of my Overwatch kind of tutorials, I guess, for my main channel, where I go over some like bigger picture, you know, things like AD strafing, like bits of advice that are like super vital to character. Like that was just poor player on my part. I didn't realize we were holding bridge. Did we drop someone? Oh, we did. Okay, that's my bad then. I didn't realize we had Soldier die. That's why we had to back up there. And my ass was not looking at the kill feed, because I'm barely playing this game, to be honest. I'm like so out of it. And this is like, I'm the low end of this range. Masters 5 the Diamond 2. This is almost low Masters, which is basically this. It's about where I'm at if I'm not grinding super hard skill-wise, I would say. Low Masters. But my ass is not going to be grinding this to get back to Masters. I'm going to stay a Diamond player and have my fun. Damn. Bit of Vortex earlier. But yeah, we're playing super passive this game. Like across the board, our whole team is very far back. I'm very much not used to that. I'm very much a more aggressive player and enjoy a more aggressive playstyle. That's my bad for getting antied there. It doesn't matter. Dude, my team's playing way further back than I thought they would in every scenario consistently. It's like, oh, I can't play D.Va because this guy's playing Sigma and now shielding his team from my missiles and shit, I guess. He's gonna dive me on Winston. The Winston pick is weird here, I will say. I don't know what it's for. Maybe it's Hanzo. That's my best assumption, but that's still a crazy assumption to have to make. Whoops. I mean, I'm just playing awful this game. Like, last game I felt like I was mostly in the right space, right time, doing the right things. But now I'm just, like, not playing right. And then noticing I'm actually playing even worse than I thought I initially was. I mean, I'm noticing, if nothing else, my ability usage is awful, aim is awful on Sigma, because to be fair, there's nothing like Sigma and Rivals. And you don't have to aim when you play, like, Iron Fist and stuff, which I've been playing. But notice, bro, they go Winston for one fight, they win one fight, and the guy's instantly off to Bastion and give a counter attack. Like, it's so annoying. I could not deal with this again. After having to, like, not deal with all this bullshit for so long, I could not go back. I'm gonna get slept here, which is probably my bad. Oh man. I absorbed a few things there, but we lost our Bastion, which was pretty brutal. And then Juno's another character that's really interesting, where I think she really disincentivizes a lot of stuff that I tend to enjoy. Let's say if I go the Hog character, despite me having hit 0 hooks so far since I picked him, will it force him off of Winston? He's gonna go straight back to D.Va. Like, this is that's how it feels to play 5v5, man. But even on Ana, we have no key to cleanse, but just like... Oop, he was still primal. He's still primal. I thought primal would have ended by then, that's my bad. I mean, I'm just playing awfully, I guess, if nothing else. I'm strictly playing the game at a bad level. Bit tilted, very rusty, and also lagging somewhat. It's not a good set of traits to have. We'll see. I mean, I could always just mirror the Winston, but the lag is pretty brutal. Like, I don't even know how to describe this. I don't even know. I used to have a fix for this, but I haven't had to deal with this for so long. His Rival's just so poorly optimized in general. Am I just like lagging? I also forgot my internet's just so much worse now. Where I ironically might just have high ping. I'm kind of tempted to get turned on my stats just to check. How do you hit that? She didn't even have like her speed thing done. Dude, I'm just getting tilted from all sides. That's circuit for you. I'll turn on. I'm actually have to turn on my stats. I'm curious. No, 75's about normal-ish. That's pretty standard. Okay, so I guess I'm not lagging. I'm just hallucinating. But I feel like I saw their Juno like TPing a little, but maybe I'm just seeing things. I mean, luckily the footage is going to be there to show it. I feel like that should have hit Winston, like, yeah. I guess this is also the first time I played this game since my internet's changed, so that actually might have more of an impact than I'm willing to admit. But despite all that, despite this game me playing poorly, I really don't think it was my fault last time. But maybe it was. I mean, I'm just antied and dead. Hog into Ana, bruh. Tank, you got to chill. Am I playing too deep? I played too deep on first, and then on second we just died before I got to do anything. Like I don't know what they want. I think I was ass. Tank you want. Give me the name. I felt like I did air on Sigma. Tell me you hate R1 without telling me you hated R1. I mean, I feel like I could largely say the same thing, except they swapped back off of it, because after getting pummeled by Hanzo enough, they realized that the tank was doing nothing. I also just no answer. There's like, you're like, oh wow, hug into Ana, and then I ask what do you want, and they don't want anything. Like, what? It's one thing if you're not reading chat and I ask there or whatever, but if you say something to me and then I respond and then you don't respond, it's like, why did you even say anything to begin with? Like, what are we working with? That's weird. It's freaky. Yeah, let's get a few different perks going, just in case. And then let's get going. Let's just play Winston like I initially wanted to, and then was forced off of. And now they're back on Hog. And now they're now it's Hog gaming. And now they're gonna have Hog into Ana. And now we have a Kiri, which we didn't have that entire time. Like, what is going on, man? There's clearly a breakdown in comms. His ass is dead. Yep. It's the 5v5 way, man. We had the Ana, and your ass was on the Hog. Unlucky. Go back to the casino and reroll here. Now it's Diva? No? Not yet? He's giving it a go? Interesting. Oh, now it's Diva. Now it's Diva. You had to wait 1 second. Just saw it. I couldn't see it. Probably typing something in the chat. Oh, it's Winston. Wait, the mirror kind of base? No? I'm gonna have to jump out here. Ooh. But yeah, see all that, like, space I'm making just by nature of being alive and in their face. And see the Sojourn just shooting the tank non-stop, because that's what Sojourn does in 5v5. I mean, in general, honestly, even 6v6 too. But it matters so much less when there's two of them, so she's not just shooting you all game. Whereas in 5v5, I am the only target for the Sojourn. No one else exists in her eyes. Okay, they got 3. They're gonna win this fight. It's just, there's just so many things that, like, you notice from format to format. Either way, a very solid push for a minute. You can't be mad with happened first. But let's see what we do here. I'm kind of curious. I feel like I just go Sigma and take the win real quick. I could even just go Hog or Maug or something. But with how many hooks I'm with, I really don't want to play Hog right now. So I guess Sigma's probably the play. Would be my assumption. Yeah. Let's keep it simple for my team. Don't got anything fancy. I just go Sigma, they're gonna jump us a bit on Vep and whatnot. Let me just pick some perks ahead of time. On every character, just anyone I might want to swap to is gonna have some perks going. Boom. Because that way I don't have to pick these later. Just in any scenario, I will have my perks. Okay, and then I want to get something else. Let's go. See if we can make things happen. We have Brig Bat now. Got the Bastion too. And we'll see. We do have the Hanzo back, which tore everything up at the start, but I feel like they adapted to just like not standing in his way a while ago. I remember we played bridge just to start. It's so weird to me. That seems wrong. If not that, like I know I'm playing like shit, but playing so far back just to start things off feels incorrect to me. Yeah, most of the team just died. All of the team just died. And I can't hit rocks. I don't know. I just got back Winston here, I guess. Let's not overcomplicate anything. Just play the game. Hopefully our Bastion doesn't get mauled. Like free game. I'm gonna jump point, get us that touch. I guess that ended up being the right play. The soldier happened to be low at the right time. Got him to back out for free. I pressed E. You can slow down the footage and watch the icon get pressed. But whatever. We got the 2 DPS picks, so unless I guess soldier gets back quicker than me, right? I was saying unless he gets back faster, we're good, but he actually might. But luckily my team does like to play extremely passive here, generally speaking. Plus 5v5 tank moment. I mean that happened in 6v6 too, but it's a lot easier to press every cooldown into a tank when he's the only one. Whereas in 6v6, if you do that to the Winston, then you know the Diva or the Doom or whatever comes after it will do 8 times the work. Mashing E. Got it out in time. We don't have window yet. Did get Juno, but at what cost? Because my ass will not be back in time. We do have window. Man, it's a window versus on a monkey. Monkey's 1. It's just 2 supports versus support and a tank, which should be in the support's favor, hypothetically. Oh, but Tracer's back on their side. Damn, I was just a little bit late. Just jump off point for 5 seconds, please. And they got it. GG's. Yeah, I guess that was my bad for diving hard in the Gene at the end, plus like everything else I did this game. It's pretty shit. This loss felt deserved. So, L counters. Like they're pretending like they didn't also try the same shit. Our tank was a little slow. He's not even wrong in this game, bro. I played like shit. Oh yeah, it is what it is. That's the fight experience, and the experience I don't really want to go back to. Your tank was fine, don't be a goof. I actually just fundamentally disagree. I feel like this game I played awful. Oh, whatever. Look at this graph, bro. I've never seen something like this. Hope y'all enjoyed that, I guess. That's kind of why I don't like 5v5. Hopefully shown well in video. It's me being shit with the combination of it being annoying. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.